And then this is the visual flow. So before I'll do a live demonstration, that I'll explain to them that the process of my demo flow, I'll start with the rules, and then I'll go to the dashboards and explain the KPI, navigation portlet, and drill into the income statement and go to the customer record. And I'll go back to the reminder under the dashboard, and then I'll explain in the navigation portlet, and that ends my overview demo. Okay? And then I have a different way also doing the overview demo. This has a demo script wherein you can download in the Partner Resource Center, wherein your flow is more on starting with the rules again, go to the dashboard, KPI, and then from the KPI, you can see there the styles, right? From the business styles, you click that one and there's a transaction review. And then again, go to the customer 360 view, go back to the reminders, and then you need to do an action based on the transaction, and then you can review, and that ends your overview demo. So that's the two demo flow for an overview demo. So you can choose which one you want to present during the checkpoint. Go to the live demonstration, okay? I'll go to my demo account. And then I will share this to you. I will share this demo flow guide together with the demo account, right? So you have a guide when you do the practice. Okay, so let's start with the first scenario wherein I'll explain the rule. So in this case, as you can see, NetSuite is a role-based. So I have different roles. I can be an administrator. I can be a senior executive. I can be a purchase inventory manager. But for this demo, let's go to the senior executive role. Once I log as a senior executive, I have my own dashboard. My dashboard relates to my role as a senior executive. My business alerts are telling me I have late non-stock order. My business alert is also telling me that I am on time when it comes to my performance. And I can also see my fill rate to my vendors. So as a senior executive, I have 360 view of what's happening of my business. On top of that, I have my own reminders. I could see those transactions that I need to approve. I have my calendar. I would know where I should go for this day. I can see my monthly trends if I am on top of my monthly quota. I can see my key performance indicator. As my highlights, I can see my income is down by 27%, same with my sales, and my profit is up by 4%. And I want to drill down here to see more details on my company's performance. I have here my executive financials. I can see here different indicators that I've been set up, and I have my navigation portlet as executive management. Part of the executive management, I can easily access those information that is very relevant to me. On my KPI, right, I can simply go to setup, right, and check on the standard KPIs. I can see here my key performance indicator related to income. I have this range where I can choose. I can even highlight that one and part of the headline, and then it compares to my last period. I can easily add KPIs based on my preference, based on my needs of my report that I wanted. I can add here net cash flow, and I can just easily click done. On top of that, I can also add custom KPIs in NetSuite. So depending on how many customized KPIs that I've added, I can easily check in there and add on my key performance indicator. And just click cancel and then save. Once it's saved, if I go back to my KPI indicator portlet, I can see that the net cash flow has been added already. Let me go to the income here. So let me drill down from the current. I have 15 million current income. It will bring me to the income statement. right? So on the income statement, I can see this is my income relates to this period, February. And this is for subsidiary headquarters, and this is for total. Since this is the amount, I can drill and view detail. So this composes my 15 million, and this from 15 million, I can further drill down to this transaction level, which is the invoice. Under the invoice, on the invoice, okay, still loading. Okay. So as you can see, this is one of the transaction that compose my $15 million. So this is under my customer, so Smith Supplies, and it's paid in full already. And this is created from the sales order, and this is this has a link which brings me to the customer record, the 360 view of the transaction. As I drill down, I can see here the income, right? I can see here the description of the item. I can see here that it's the price that I've given to Smith Supply is based on the list price. And then it has also here the summary, right? It has a summary. It can include shipping and handling cost, right? It includes also taxes. As we go to the customer link, if I go to the customer link, in order to see the details of that customer, I can see here the primary information of that customer. It relates to the email of the customer. I have different subtabs, which relates to a CRM. I can see here the relationship, the contact details, right? The company profile, the communications that I sent out to these customers. What are the messages? I can log in the activities I've done. I can attach files. I can also add some user notes, right? I can see here the financials side of that customer. I can see also the system information of this customer if I given them a customer portal access. I can see here that it's given the customer access. I can log in here as a customer also. Okay? And there's also support tab wherein I can see the cases raised for this customer. Okay? And then you can see here the status that it's won already. So let me go back to my dashboard. And on my reminders, I can see here my purchase order to approve. If I click that one, it would bring me to the list of customer purchase orders to be approved. Okay? And then let me go back again here and scroll down to my navigation portlet. On my navigation portlet, it depends on my role. If I am a senior executive management or a controller, it has different view. Let's say I am a controller, the preference is also different. It relates to my role, right? If I am a senior executive management, it has also these different um, items or reports. I can see on my right side the shortcuts that relates to my preference also. So that ends my overview demo for this. So let me go into the, so I went here. So I went to the rules, explain the rules, and then the dashboard senior executive, the key performance indicator, the income statement, and then the customer record, and went back to the reminders and explain the navigation portlet. So that's the high level overview demo. And this is the demo flow for the demo script.